So, today has been an experience. Remember I told you like a month and a half ago I got brave and made an appointment with the DMV to finally get another ID card for the first time in many, many years. And I figured because I had an appointment made, probably just maybe be like a few people ahead of me, be in and out of there quick, no sweat, easy thing, nothing to stress out over, nothing to panic attack over. I was wrong. So, what I had no idea of, if I had a clue of this, I would have probably tried to reschedule my appointment, is that the Oakland DMV was closed until this past Monday. So all the people that would normally be going to that one were being shuffled into the Hayward one. The one I went to. Lovely. I knew we were in trouble when we drove up. We hadn't even parked yet, and there was a line, not just out the door. Oh, no. Out the door and around the entire building and circling on itself partially again. Not an exaggeration. Wish I were exaggerating. So, yeah, I was thinking, maybe it's just for people doing driving tests. And my dad was like, yeah, it's gotta be for driving tests. It just must be an influx today for some reason. In the rain. Don't know why anyone would take it in the rain. I don't know, but must be something like that. It was not. We finally wiggle our way through the people just to get in the door, and then we see the signs. And my heart sank when I saw the, with appointment, without appointment signs, and those were the starts of the lines that went out the building and circled around the frigging building. Frickin' joy. Alright, fine. So I start following it along and thinking, well, maybe it's a mistake. So I asked somebody there, hey, is this the line for appointments? They're like, yep. Crap. So I start following back, and it literally goes out the back door and everything. It's just like, oh, this was a terrible mistake. There's a lady with a cart and clipboards on it and shit, and she's going through the line and, like, asking people to see their, like, verification of address and this, that, and the other, social security cards, birth certificates. She gets to me, asks if I have an appointment. Yes, okay, so she gives me a ticket with the time on it and tells me to fill out the rest. Asks me for proof of their residency. Cool, no problem. Ask for social security card. Cool, no problem. Ask for my birth certificate. I hand it to her. She goes, oh my god, when is this from? This isn't real. I was like, it's from 1985? She goes, oh, I guess this must be what the real old ones looked like. Hands it back. I'm just like, it's literally my original birth certificate. I've never had a copy made of it. That is the one that has been in my parents' lockbox since the day, well, not the literal day I was born, but since a couple weeks after I was born. Since I saw the issue date, and apparently they got it not long after that. So, apparently the issue date was their anniversary, so that's cool. But anyway, so that was kind of weird. Then we're standing in line. I'm trying not to throw up from the heavy smell of cigarette smoke that's just permeating everywhere. I'm like, what happened to the whole clean air laws and no smoking in public places? Apparently it doesn't apply to the DMV? Like, what the crap? Or maybe people just don't care? Maybe it's because of the people influxing from Oakland who literally don't care. I know damn well in Oakland they ignore those laws and just do it wherever the hell they want. It's part of why I hate Oakland, but just try to tough it out, trying to breathe, thinking, okay, if I get inside and hand in my ticket, I'll be able to sit down and then I can relax. That is not at all how it went down. Not even a little. We stood in that line, I shit you not, for 2.5 hours. And in that time, not only was I exposed to cigarette smoke, which was making my asthma crazy, I was exposed to marijuana smoke, I was exposed to cigar smoke, I was exposed to God only knows how many colognes and perfumes that were wreaking havoc on my sensitivities. One lady literally smelled like, it wasn't even perfume, it was like she dumped straight rubbing alcohol on herself, like, what the shit? And of course, I was one of the workers, so she was walking back and forth, I was just like, oh god, I reached a point where I'm like, trying to breathe through my hair just to filter it at all. Just, oh. And then, you would think that'd be the worst fit. Oh no. No. So, we finally make it in the building. At least there's that. We're in the building. We're not in the rain at this point, at least. People hacking up lungs in there left and right, and I'm like, oh, hell no. And it's not a straight line, oh no. It's a snaking S-shaped line that goes round and round and round and round and round about 5 times before you reach the front of the line. For each line. Fucking great. So I'm like, oh god, I should have brought some kind of mask with me to try and help. Today is going to be the day I catch the flu, isn't it? Even though I had the flu shot, it's only 10% effective this year. So I'm like, haha, great, I'm fucked. So, standing in there, listening to the super loud redneck dude about 3 people behind us going on about all his crazy whacked out conspiracy theories and how he's stiffing the tax man and how they'll never catch him, this, that, and the other. I'm just like, oh my god. And then he goes on about how cell phones are spying on you, just like the Facebook. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm biting my tongue so hard, just like, you know, for as crackpot as the dude is, I'm like, you know, it's kind of free entertainment at this point, so I'm just gonna shut up and just half-assedly listen to it just because it's something to do. I mean, at least it's one person in this line who's speaking English, which is shitty to say, but I mean, out of this entire building, kid you not, 3 white people. Yeah, that. Not really used to that at the Hayward DMV. I would have expected that from the Oakland one, but again, we had the overflow from Oakland, so I guess that makes sense. But, and no, it was not primarily black people there today. It was mostly Asian and Mexican, so I was like, okay. Not that I have an issue with it, just almost no one there was speaking English, and it was frustrating the workers because they're just like, can we get a guy who speaks Chinese? And they're like literally bellowing this through the place over and over, just like, oh my god. And like with all the different languages that they inevitably didn't speak. Yeah, it was a shit show. So it goes on and on and on, and eventually the guy in front of us must have been getting bored to where he just started half-assedly talking to us just for something to do. The guy in front of that started, and the guy behind us started. Thankfully not the redneck dude, because I don't know how I could have dealt with that firsthand. Even the security guard eventually came over and was talking to us just because apparently we looked like the only non-bitchy people there, I think. It was interesting. So okay, after hours of waiting in this freaking line, I'm finally at the headline. I get called over. Oh, you filled this out? You filled it out in purple. You can't fill it out in purple. It has to be in blue or black ink. Nobody gave me a pen. I asked for a pen. Nobody gave me a pen. I don't care if nobody gave you a pen. You have to write it in blue or black. Do it again. Are you going to give me a pen? No. Figure it out. How the hell am I supposed to do it if I don't have one and you're not providing me with one? Just panic attack level, and then all of a sudden somebody's like, here's one of the clipboards that has a black pen attached to it. It's like, thank you, God, random person who stepped in. Because I was freaking out. But, so I very quickly scribbled out a second copy of it because I was just so fucking done at this point. I was like, I just want to be done and out of here. So I scribbled the damn thing out, hand it back over, have to wait there like another 20 minutes while she works with another person who does not speak English, and she's having the hardest time trying to convey anything back and forth with. Finally gets my thing done. Okay, go to the, desk over there. Great, I thought it was like, one stop and you're done. No, apparently not. So I go over to that one. I get fingerprinted, which apparently they don't use ink anymore, which is awesome, because I was like, I don't want to walk around with ink on my hand all day. Yeah, they don't do it that way anymore. And this was for the the real ID, which is the federally compliant ones, which as of 2020 will be required, but I'm the first one in my family to have one now. Woo! I can apparently go to like military bases if I want to with that, not that I ever would. I could also board a plane now if I wanted to. Not that I'm necessarily going to. I don't think I'm going to. There was like one other thing they said I can do with it, and I'm like, that's cool. Don't think I'll ever use it for that, but that's cool. It is more expensive than the regular ID cards. They're like, yeah, but trust me, you want this because the illegals have the regular IDs that say some federal restrictions may apply. So you don't want to be mixed up as one of them. It's like, really? Are you sure? I mean, everybody had the regular ID cards. Like, yeah, I know, but they didn't have that printed on them. If you have that printed on your ID card now, you are going to appear as an undocumented immigrant. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll pay the extra $10. I don't want to be mistaken for one of them, so okay, fine. That's the thing. And we wait for him to photocopy all my shit. Oh, I forgot. At the last desk, the one with the lady who freaked out because I wrote in purple because I had no other pen, she gets to my birth certificate and goes, this isn't real. This isn't a birth certificate. It's like, the hell it's not! It's the same one I've had since I was born. It's the only birth certificate I've ever had in my life. My parents have held onto it since I was born. And she's looking at it. She has to, like, go ask her manager if they've ever seen one like that. Has to, yeah, that's what the really old ones look like. I'm just like, I'm 33 and I'm feeling older than shit because even at this age, they've never seen one from the 80s, apparently? Like, has everybody lost their original ones at this point? Or just, I don't understand. I really, truly do not understand why they were all so baffled by it. I have used the same birth certificate for anything I've ever needed my birth certificate for in my entire life. I have never gotten the reaction I got today from it. That's, I'm like, what the hell? So weird, but okay, whatever. But yeah, so back over to where he's explaining the difference between the regular ID cards with the limitations on it versus real ID. And then saying that, yeah, but the difference, or the problem is if you get a driver's license that doesn't have this on it, you will still also appear as an illegal if you don't have your ID card with you on top of that. It's like, the odds of me ever driving are not good, so I will just take the full-on ID card, the real ID, and move on with my life. If need be, I'll carry 2 cards if I should ever somehow magically regain vision in this eye and be able to legally drive a car. I don't see that happening, so, there's that. Otherwise, I mean, I guess you could get a driver's license with that on it. They probably cost more, but otherwise I have no problem carrying 2 cards. I mean, you need 2 forms of photo ID to open like a PO box at the UPS store, so I wouldn't mind having 2 forms of it. But I digress. I don't see myself ever having a driver's license, so it's neither here nor there. Regardless, so this dude, I swear, if you've ever seen, what movie is it? Zootopia? The guy in the DMV, the sloth, this guy was the real life version of that sloth. I kid you not. I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god. Another half an hour goes by and finally get waved through to the final desk where you get your picture taken. And there was a dude over there who was like having diabetic shock or something. He was like keeling over and like almost collapsing, and like they've got people running around asking, does anybody have any water? Does anybody have any snacks? Anything we can give this guy. Just full on pandemonium. Apparently they didn't have a snack machine or like a Coke machine in the place anywhere, so yeah, my dad was saying to the guard on the way out that a lot of trouble like that could probably be avoided if you got like a snack machine in here, not to mention you probably make a ton of money off of it, which I was thinking, yeah, I did not eat before I went there, and I was about ready to pass out at a few points, so they would do very good business if they got a snack machine, just saying. But yeah, this dude was having some problems, and he was like 2 people ahead of me, and the guy right ahead of me, like, he couldn't go until they dealt with this dude, so that took, I don't even know how long. I didn't have a watch on me, I didn't have my phone with me, I didn't have my iPod with me, my dad didn't have his phone with him, so I was like, We have no idea how much time has passed. It could be dark outside by now, for all we freaking know. We have no idea how much time has passed. And it's scary. But eventually I make it to the front of the line, I get my picture taken, and I'm just like, that's it? The guy didn't even say you can get, that's just it? I was feeling like I forgot something, and no, apparently that's it. Okay. That's really weird, but okay. So, we go home. End of story! It was like, for as long and drawn out as the day was, and as eventful as it was, it had a very anticlimactic ending of it. Just like, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Apparently, like, at some point in the next 2 weeks, I'll have a new ID card, which is good. Because apparently to see my new doctor that I have not gotten established with yet, who I have an appointment for next month at some point, I do need an ID card to be able to go there. So I'm like, that would be good to have that in time for that appointment, you know? It'll be cutting it close, but I think it'll come in time, but... yeah, so that was my headache of the day, and I was just so frustrated and so done with everything. I come home. I was originally planning on vlogging about it immediately, but I was so angry that, I don't know, I had like this blip where I was like, maybe I should look up Bible verses about frustration. So I did, and while none of them really felt that catered towards frustration, they did feel catered towards fear and anxiety, which there was definitely plenty of that going on today too, so reading through these did calm me down a ton, so I finally felt calm enough to film this video, and here we are. So, anyways, that is my tale of the DMV today. And its disaster zone it currently is. So, yeah. For those who've been commenting on yesterday's videos, I am not ignoring you. I literally cannot see your comments. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube right now. I have my comments set up on comment moderation. I always have to approve all comments manually to keep trolls out. Nothing's coming through on that page where they would normally appear for me to go approve. And yet I see the numbers going up on my most recent videos, and I don't know. I assume there's probably some from older ones too, because there's always comments on older videos. I don't even know where I would look for them. I'm not getting notifications of them or anything, even though I know they're there. I've reached out to YouTube on Twitter. I've posted on their help boards. I have gotten absolutely zero help trying to solve this. I've tried it on 3 different browsers. I've tried it on the iPod app. To no avail. It doesn't work on any of them. I don't know why. This started sometime yesterday afternoon. I'm very frustrated with it. So whenever it gets sorted out, I'll be able to approve and reply to your comments, but until then, I literally cannot see them, and it really sucks, because I'm like, I want to know what people are saying! I want to be able to reply to them! I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them! But yeah, that's a thing, and it sucks. So if there's anything, like, urgently important, either hit me up on Twitter, or on Facebook, or on Instagram. I don't know what else to tell you in the meantime, but, I'm hoping it gets sorted out sooner rather than later, but as of right now, I don't know what else to do. I've cleared my cache, I've upgraded all the browsers to, like, their newest versions, I uninstalled and reinstalled the app, nothing. Absolutely nothing's working. And in trying to search this out online, I've so far only run across one other person who is currently having this issue, and it's also somebody who has comment moderation turned on. So I did temporarily turn it off for like a minute just to see if it would push those comments through. It did not. So I put it back on. But yeah, so I really don't know what to do here. I don't know if any of you have ever had YouTube do this before and how you fix it, if there's anything I even can do to fix it. I don't know if this means they were doing updates and broke something, but so far I have not been able to figure out how the hell to fix it, and it's majorly frustrating. So I'll keep you guys posted on the status of that. I mean, I guess once comments start going through and get replied to again, it'll be real obvious that it's working, but in the meantime, I don't know what to do. So anyways, well, that is it from me for right now. So, anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not already, you'd like to click subscribe. Leave comments down below, even though I can't see them right now. Hopefully YouTube will be fixed soon, so I will be able to see and reply to them soon. I will get to them as soon as it allows me to. Like, for real. Make sure you're following my social media accounts that are listed down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is in the description. So, anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.